The United States is taking a major step forward in modernizing its nuclear command and control capabilities. On August 7th, defense contractor Sierra Nevada Corporation, SNC, began flight testing the E-4C Survivable Airborne Operations Center, SAOC, the next-generation airborne command post designed to replace the Air Force's aging fleet of E-4B Doomsday aircraft. SNC confirmed the test campaign in a September 3rd statement, noting that the milestone marks the first flight of the new platform. The E-4C is based on the Boeing 747-8, a stretched and modernized version of the iconic passenger airliner, which is being heavily modified to perform the same nuclear command and control missions as its predecessor. E-4C is intended to provide continuity of government and military command in the event of nuclear war or other catastrophic attacks on the United States. This mission makes the aircraft one of the most strategically important elements of America's nuclear posture. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why new E-4C Doomsday aircraft is crucial. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The first test sortie took place from SNC's facility in Dayton, Ohio, where 4 ex-Korean Air Boeing 747-8I airframes are being converted into the future E-4C fleet. According to SNC, the initial flight is part of a broader campaign of flight and ground trials that will continue into 2026, both in Dayton and in Wichita, Kansas. These trials aim to establish the technical design baseline before full-scale modification work begins. In its announcement, SNC emphasized that conducting test activities so early in the development cycle is part of its risk reduction strategy, ensuring potential issues are identified and addressed long before the aircraft reaches advanced modification stages. Early flights validate engineering assumptions, confirm baseline performance of the 747-8 platform, and pave the way for the demanding modifications required to harden the aircraft against nuclear and electromagnetic threats while integrating advanced secure communications and mission systems. The existing E-4B Nightwatch has long been one of the most secretive and resilient aircraft in the U.S. arsenal. Hardened against electromagnetic pulses, equipped with secure satellite communications, and designed to operate independently of ground infrastructure, it has been the flying command post for U.S. leadership during a national emergency. The E-4B is capable of carrying the U.S. Secretary of Defense and other senior officials, and it traditionally accompanies Air Force One on international trips as a contingency platform. Its analog-style cockpit, deliberately preserved to ensure resilience against EMP, highlights its Cold War origins. Over decades of service, the aircraft has coordinated civil authorities, directed military operations, and transmitted emergency action messages to U.S. nuclear forces. Yet after half a century in service, the fleet faces mounting maintenance challenges and technological obsolescence, a reality driving the urgent push to replace it with the more capable and survivable E-4C. The U.S. Air Force awarded SNC a $13 billion engineering and manufacturing development contract in April 2024 to execute the SAOC program. The deal covers every stage of development, from airframe modification and production to ground systems and interim support, with work scheduled to continue through 2036. SNC was awarded the contract after Boeing, the incumbent contractor, withdrew from the competition in late 2023. The award represents one of the largest contracts in SNC's history. Although the company is best known for work on the A-29 Super Tucano, C-130 modifications, and the Army's Athena YSR program, the SAOC program marks its entry into one of the Air Force's most sensitive and strategically vital missions. The current E-4B Nightwatch fleet, based on the Boeing 747-200, has been in service since the 1970s. These aircraft, averaging more than 50 years of age, are increasingly costly to maintain and difficult to sustain. Reports suggest the Air Force could eventually field 8 to 10 E-4Cs, though the exact number has not been confirmed. At present, SNC has acquired at least 9 Boeing 747-8 airframes, 4 actively under conversion, and 5 additional aircraft purchased from Korean Air in 2024 to guarantee future availability and long-term sustainment. While many of the E-4C's features remain classified, it is widely expected to incorporate enhanced EMP protection, significantly upgraded secure communication systems, satellite-based connectivity, and robust data networks. These enhancements will ensure that the aircraft can continue to operate as the nerve center of U.S. nuclear command and control even in the most hostile environments. The choice of the 747-8 airframe provides several advantages over the older 747-200, including greater range, payload, and internal volume, allowing more personnel, communications equipment, and mission systems to be carried. The fleet will be powered by GE Aerospace's GEnx-2B engines, which are being modernized under a separate contract to enhance performance and reliability. Initial testing will remain focused on validating engineering assumptions, reducing integration risks, and establishing a stable technical baseline. From there, the aircraft will undergo the extensive modifications necessary to transform a commercial passenger jet into one of the most survivable airborne command posts in the world. The development of the E-4C is part of a larger effort to modernize America's nuclear command, control, and communications NC3 network, often referred to as the nervous system of the U.S. strategic deterrent. This system links satellites, ground facilities, bombers, submarines, and airborne command posts into a resilient web capable of functioning even under nuclear attack. Airborne command centers like the E-4C are critical to this architecture because they guarantee that the U.S. leadership can continue to command and control nuclear forces even if fixed ground facilities are destroyed or incapacitated. For example, during India's Operation Sindoor in May 2025, multiple command and control nodes within Pakistan's Air Force were targeted and damaged, including at the Murad Air Base and the Noor Khan Air Base, severely disrupting Pakistan's air defense network and operational coordination. This was one of the key reasons why Pakistan sued for peace. Delivery of the E-4C fleet is scheduled to conclude by 2036, but in the interim, the Air Force will continue to rely on its aging Nightwatch aircraft. For now, SNC's successful first test flight represents a significant step toward ensuring that America's airborne nuclear command capability remains credible, survivable, and effective well into the 21st century.